Free of Fears with Blue Lace Agate. Hello. Let us begin the Vibe 1 blog series by reviewing the affirmation integral to the synergy of the Blue Lace Agate combination. As students and practitioners of Vibrational Oneness know, and indeed readers of the Healing Crystal Resonance 2 book, this high vibrational combination comprises the Blue Lace Agate crystal, Roman chamomile essential oil, and the essence blend of wild rose, spinifex, and Blue Lace Agate. And it resonates with Archangel Raguel and the teachers Yogananda, Buddha, Ganesha, and Hathor, for those who enjoy exploring a conscious relationship with the Vibrational Oneness Archangels and Ascended Teachers. The affirmation is, I am peaceful and connected. I am protected and strengthened by my own peaceful warrior. I am nurtured, supported, and free of fears. I am energy being. The last line of the affirmation, I am energy being, is consistent across all combinations. It can be a simple acknowledgement that we are more than our physical body, or indeed it can have a more expansive, transcendent meaning grounded in awareness that we are spirit embodied. Meaning is always personal, and that which makes sense or feels right for us at the time is its meaning. Being peaceful and connected is not walking through life in physical, as if walking in a disconnected cloud of the warm and fuzzies. Blue Lace Agate is one of the stones known as a warrior stone, and make no mistake, this gentle blue stone is one of strength and connection. As someone once said to me many years ago, they mistook your gentleness for weakness. And indeed, so it can be with many of the Vibrational Oneness affirmations. During our practice, we connect to our innate inner being, which is naturally at peace, because the inner being or higher self is always connected to all that we are. It is through dedication and devotion to our daily practice that we are able to choose that vibrational space when we feel blindsided by some interaction or experience during our day. It is through practice that the sense of peace and connection becomes familiar to us. And so we easily access that sense of peace and balance the moment we choose to pause, breathe, and acknowledge that we no longer choose to be drawn into that drama, whatever it is presenting in front of us at the time. We are here in physical to experience life and its delicious contrasts. And when we choose to go about our day with a mind that is emotionally at peace and consciously aware that we are always connected to that which is grander than us, then the fullness of life no longer concerns us. We find our innate balance and no longer hook into the dramas of others. When we have a sense of our innate connection to the fullness of all that we are, we feel strengthened to trust our feelings about a situation and discern when there are hidden agendas at play. And so we are able to simply allow others to live as they choose without hindering us. We have no need to involve ourselves in the dramas of others. So many ask me about the phrase, our own peaceful warrior, which indeed is used in a number of the Vibrational Oneness affirmations. The warrior spirit resides within each of us. It's connected to the body's innate fight, flight, and survival responses. The peaceful warrior is the warrior no longer at war with self, with others, or indeed with life, and all that unfolds. Our sense of inner peace and conscious connection supports our ability to no longer be at war with self, physically, mentally, and emotionally. Connection to this part of us fosters transformation that, for me, is beyond words. Disconnection from our own peaceful warrior holds us in a place of connection to entrenched negative habits. We live without intention or attention. We live by default, by rote, and by habit. Entrenched negative habits and thought streams are held deep inside of us. They negatively impact us mentally, emotionally, and physically. Entrenched negative habits of thought and action damage the body on a cellular level. Our bodies become acidic, our tissues become toxic, and our immune systems struggle. Mentally, emotionally, and spiritually, we become closed to all of the possibilities and potentialities open to us. We become locked in struggle, blinded to our innate inner resources. Concentration and attention are impossible, and decision-making becomes clouded and strained as we lack any sense of mental clarity. A sense of self-potential is lost in the dark. Connection to our innate peaceful warrior connects us to our innate inner champion, ever vigilant and ever present, unconditionally awaiting our call. Free of fear is often misunderstood. It does not mean we never feel frightened again. Fight-flight is instinctive, and indeed the ability to sense fear is basic to life and life-promoting. However, negative ego-based fears, such as the fear of what others will say or think, fear of being wrong, fear of not being good enough or up to the task, are all life-limiting and self-limiting. Freedom of ego-based fears grows with our sense of conscious connection. And so we see here all lines of the affirmation building one upon the other, connecting within themselves and within us. To be free of fear is to be able to act with discernment, clarity of direction, and from the heart, powerful heart. We are free of the negative judgments that spur us into negative actions that not only hurt others, but ultimately hurt ourselves and limit us being all that we choose to be. When we make choices free of fears, then our choices are authentic, in line with all that we choose to be. There is no fear of judgment about the direction we might choose, and each of us may choose a different direction and a different action. But we have chosen for us, not out of some old revenge thought or payback, and not out of wanting to belong. We act in response to the situation as we see it, not out of some entrenched negative knee-jerk reaction. Doing what we've always done no longer applies. Freedom from fears strengthens us to choose from a place of integrity and authenticity as we now stand, where we choose to stand, pause, take a breath, and proceed. Like the timeless warrior, we pause, assess, discern what's at play, and choose the best course of action for us, now, here, where we stand. Feeling free of fear, nurtured and supported by all that we are, strengthens with the dedication to practice. It is a visceral feeling. We feel it in the heart and feel it in the gut. We feel acknowledged, understood, and supported in a way that few, if any, in physical could ever do. The feeling is constant, consistent, immediate and unconditional, and something I cherish every day of my life, and as I feel it running through me as I speak these words. I find the fullness of the blue lace agate combination offers potent support. I'm strengthened to continue on my chosen path, harmonized by a sense of ease and flow that washes through me as I mindfully pause and breathe in all that I now choose to be. We come forth into this life with no guidebook to follow. We are here to plot our own course, with the support and guidance of Spirit if we so choose. Make no mistake, there is no weakness in inner harmony and peace. A sense of inner harmony and peace is self-empowering and self-actualizing. Those who mistake the ease and peace of my peaceful warrior do so at their own risk. We do not walk around in a hazy cloud of disconnection. Disconnection that, sadly, many so often misinterpret as connection. This confused sense of connection is powerless. There is no power in choosing to abdicate responsibility to Spirit or the universe for our life in physical. It simply does not work that way. It's a cooperative relationship, not an abdication of our own self-will. We are here to experience and to participate in whatever way we choose, and we get to choose for us, fully supported by all that is available to us. Self-responsibility is paramount. Releasing all attachment to that which does not serve us is ultimately self-nurturing. It does not feel easy at first to change. And releasing all attachment also allows us to feel the strength of our ever still, ever watchful inner champion. Mine has been strengthened by the years of inner struggle, humour at all I have created from time to time, and the peace, at last, of no longer warring with self. I have learned to set boundaries, and some are malleable, but most are not, and taking time each morning to connect to all that is, my inner being and that which guides me and that which supports me, is absolutely non-negotiable. It is that which nurtures me, sustains me, and empowers me. At the end of the day, I am comfortable that I have sought to do no harm and walk gently upon the earth. I walk with the intention to do my best, to choose for the highest good, and act from my whole being and my own peaceful warrior. Working with the synergy of blue lace agate in combination, I am strengthened, knowing that guidance is simply a request away. And when I dare to walk the path that is highlighted, I know that it will be one that brings the greatest joy to my whole being, including that grander part of me. May you experience the sense of peace and connection that will nurture and support your decision to walk your path free of entrenched negative fears that may have so far limited you. And may you come to know the wonder of connection to your own inner champion, the peaceful warrior that resides in the heart, and the protection, strength, and unconditional support of that grander part of you, and that which is constantly and consistently present for each of us. Blessings to you, and I look forward to next time when we will explore the affirmation energy integral to the synergy of the moss-agate combination.